This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless, we will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
Leggies.
Got one right now. The urge to pop that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day: what we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here this morning.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Oh. Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
George is a dance.
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in. That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara,
Ginger.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Well, hello to you, and you. Welcome in to another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour live on this good Monday morning. Glad to have all you here. Now, I know what you're thinking, Bray. We usually see The Rock first thing in the morning. I know, but I do some math this morning, and I allowed that to play for 2 minutes because we're going to address some things. And then we're going to actually do actual, factual, smacktual content. With that being said, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 destinations for y'all this morning. The Oklahoma City Thunder won their first NBA championship title, so congratulations to them. We'll talk about that. J.K. Rowling approves of the new HBO series. We'll get her thoughts on that. Kianna Jackson is a black sister who is no longer here with us. And I am so sick and tired of these wasteful parasites, gums on the bottom of people's shoes, and just toxic waste being able to have partners in life. If you can't love somebody, stay to your fucking damn self, because it's disgusting what's happening out here. Then we're going to get into some politics, because apparently the U.S. might be at war, and maybe is, and you know what? Probably is. It probably has been at war, but now it's just been amplified. In addition to that, there's some heartbreaking news if you're in the LGBTQIA plus community. We'll get to that. Keke Palmer and Michael Strahan had a sweet moment before she went on America's #1 morning show, Good Morning America. BET is bringing 106 back, but not in the way that no one asked for. I'll have thoughts on that. B. Simone, child. What did I say my thumbnail was? Hang on, let me go to Canva real quick. let me just quote thine self. Be Simone, child, you're doing way too damn much. I said, I quote, wait for it because it's loaded up, child. The B in B Simone is for be pouring so much false, everlasting, asinine bullshit and making it tea. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if you let it fly, it must apply. We'll talk about B Simone here in a little bit. And finally, Mr. Beast, what the hell is your ass doing, bro? We're not at Mr. Beast level. So what you're going to do is just take your energy and just profit off of it. We got a lot to talk about. Higher is weighing, low is available, but either way, we are live on tour. Let me take down this iconic intro here. Now, this thumbnail that I did, I want to give some context real quick. So, Nelson, I'm going to take your comment down, take this banner down real quick. It's math time. It's mathy time. Content Creator 1 subscriber count, 6,690 subscribers, compared to Content Creator 2, whose subscriber count is 7,620 subscribers. Total view count for Content Creator 1 is 173,365 total views, versus Content Creator 2, total view count is 932,147 total views. The grand total, a difference of 930 subscribers and a difference of 758,782 total views. I'm going to say that total view comparison one more time. A difference of 758,782 total views. A difference of 758,792 total views. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do what we do, because believe me, on this channel, one thing to know and two things for sure, child, right here on this channel, a lot happens early.
It's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early.
I'm Harry Smith.
I'm Julie Chen. I'm Maggie Rodriguez.
Morning everywhere. Come on, get up.
I'm Russ Mitchell.
And I'm Dave Price. And it's a little early for this.
Now this it's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early. Every day's good when you're starting it off right. But whenever you start the daylight, a lot happens early. Can you feel it? And I say,
Good morning, everybody.
Are you girls ready for the Jonas Brothers?
We have an early show exclusive. Yes.
A lot happens early.
Dirty.
Early.
A lot.
A lot.
A lot happens
Early.
The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.
It's a new morning.
Yes, it is, Julie Chin Moonves. It is such a new morning that apparently, Julie Chin Moonves, there is a grand difference of total views between these two content creators of 758,792 total views. And a difference of 930,000 subscribers. But I do believe 7,620 subscribers is way more than 6,690 subscribers. I do believe 7,620 subscribers is way more than 6,690 subscribers. Once again, I do believe 7,620 subscribers is way more than 6,690 subscribers. Let me take down this overlay, child. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. So glad to have you here. You know, since we want to talk about, you know, I'm a better this, that, and the third, how about we look at the portfolio of live streams? Now, I know that they don't have the capacity, capability, comprehension, and brain cells to form a brain to take on this challenge, but if you wanted to do a Hot Topics show battle between you and me, you would be a foolish mortal in the haunted mansion to try to take on that challenge. Because as we can see here, I can show my portfolio of live streams as I keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Oh my Lord Jesus. Still scrolling of actual factual content. Wow, that's amazing, bro. You did all this? Oh my Lord Jesus. Still scrolling. Jesus Christ. My Lord Jesus, man. This is quite astounding. You have actual content out here. I mean, man. This has got to be breaking news to people who say where's the content, but yet they don't want to find the content. If you don't want to watch the content, just say that. But you still supporting somebody who is a one-trick pony that can't leave the state fair, but meanwhile, this black stallion, other black stallions, we're out here free roam. We have free roam, free range. We are galloping through these streets, okay? Listen, taking over Lati, Dati, and everybody. Because we ain't got to do anything just to exist. We're doing something to live in our purpose. By the way, so-called superheroes hanging around villains, that will make you a villain, right? And stagnant princes and princesses can't talk to progressive kings and queens. Last time I checked, I just, far be it from me to give an opinion on anything. Oh my God, it's still scrolling of content. Still scroll. My Lord Jesus. By the way, shout out to the Dawn and Smalley Queen and Glam Rocks. That was the best show y'all have ever done. The best one. You know, sometimes if you want to know what's stinking up the garbage disposal, you gotta go to the source. Mm-hmm. And let me tell you, the prices on Price is Right is more right than people who name themselves Price. Let's scroll back up. All of this content right here. But yet somebody said that they're a better content creator than other people. I'm a little confused here. Just a little bit. I'm a little confused. I'm just a little confused here as I'm still scrolling. Wow, okay. I'm just confused here. Still scrolling, child. Oh my Lord. Now what was the Now, what was the total view count of that one content creator? 173,365 total. Oh my Lord Jesus, y'all, look at that. 606,707 total views. I do believe, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, but I do believe that number is a lot more than 173,365 total views. I'm just saying, I really truly believe that 606,707 total views is way more than 173,365 total views. Once again, I do believe that 606,707 total views is way more than 173,365 total views. The math is out here. It's your choice to view it or not. With that being said, let me type in what the content starts. That way y'all can get to it. 18, 15. Right there. And with that being said, let's do what we do, y'all. And go on tour. Here we go, everybody. We're going to start with some Oklahoma City Thunder. Yes, indeed. They won their first NBA championship. Congratulations to OKC. From Deadline.com, a big win for, oh, by the way, if it doesn't apply anything I said, let it fly and move on. But if let it fly, it must apply. Okay? All right. Now, from Deadline.com, a big win for a small market as the Oklahoma City Thunder clinch NBA championship. Look at this team right here. Look at them. 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 Look at them right there. We are the champions, my friends. Da, 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 da. We'll keep on fighting to the end. Like the ceiling can't hold. Where do we go back? This is the moment. This is the time. Da 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 da. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Da 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 da. It'll take time. It's the thrill of one more kill. It must be a fire. A thrill of one more will. Da 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 ding, da ding da ding ho, da ding da ding ho, da 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 da. Is a sweet, sweet, sweet victory, yeah. Yes, indeed. The NBA Finals came to a close with a big win for one of the smallest small market teams in the league, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Make no mistake, though the market may be small, but the team led by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was mighty, and league MVP Gilgeous-Alexander was rewarded with the Finals MVP award, as well as marking the first time in 25 years that the same player has won both MVP trophies. Go ahead. Go ahead. See, this is content, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this is content. Some good news. But you know, what's that theory that I learned at Kent State University? Oh, cultivation theories. The more you consume and cultivate bullshit, the more you walk as bullshit. But if you consume goodness, I guess you move in goodness. Okay, let's roll on. Their victory saw the Thunder defeat the Indiana Pacers, whose string of comeback victories ended in this Game 7, 103-91 loss. The first quarter, the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton, went down with an Achilles injury. The superstar guard was already playing through a calf strain he suffered during Game 5. Halliburton did not return to the floor, and despite a game effort from his teammates, the Thunder controlled most of the rest of the matchup. Tyrese Halliburton went down with an injury in Game 7.
Kicks it out, top it. That's the door. Halliburton falls down. He looks hurt. Here comes SGA the other way, inside, and Williams throws it down. Halliburton's hurt right away when he fell.
So just wanted to play that there. Like I said, shout out to all the NBA players. Shout out to all of the people in sports. Because let me tell you something. To put your body through the pressures and the circumstances to the brink to make a check, let me tell you, they deserve all the money. Because let me tell you something, I am not fit enough to do sports. I'm just gonna be real with you. I remember somebody said, because my one of my cousins, when I went to Parkview, said you should be on the football team. I'm like, have you not seen me? So listen, I'm willing to admit that, but I also don't down people that, you know, they're doing the work. Because anytime I hear, oh, I'm better than this person, that person, go do a fifth quarter or a half of what they've done, and then come talk. But since you don't have the capacity, capability, comprehension of the brain cells to execute that, shut the fuck up talking. That goes to everybody who thinks they can do it better, and for the people hanging on them. Because guess what? If you were them, you would be collecting all the checks too, and you will be keeping your mouth shut and driving on your lane of the highway. Okay. Coming into the contest with a home court advantage, the Thunder boasted the best regular season record of 68-14. The team progressed to their first championship series since 2012 after defending the Minnesota Timberwolves 4-1 in the Western Conference Finals. In the East, the Pacers dominated their rivals, the New York Knicks 4-2. With Halliburton making a remarkable last-minute shot to win Game 2. This finals berth marked Indiana's first time in the championship series since 2000, and the championship marks the Thunder's first finals victory since the team moved to OKC. Its other championship came in 1979 in the team's previous incarnation as the Seattle Supersonics. Here is the moment.
For the first time, the NBA champion resides in Oklahoma City.
Come on, man.
The storybook season is
that
complete.
Confetti should be falling. Where's the confetti? Things up the confetti. There it is. The streamers, the confetti, the daps. Oh, man. And this is what we call sportsmanship. Because regardless, you got to the dance, motherfuckers. Yes, indeed. Congratulations, y'all. That was good. See, it's quite funny. Because my mom has always said to me, money and circumstances don't change people. It just amplifies what's already in them. So if you were a Mitch or a bitch before you got to social media, you're going to be a bigger Mitch or bitch when you get to social media. But if you're loving, kind, and gracious before social media, you're just going to showcase that more on social media. I'm just saying. Let's roll on. This year's NBA Finals marks the 7th unique win in 7 years, the longest stretch in league history, as well as the first Game 7 since 2016. It's also the league's most competitive finals in years, marking the fulfillment of Commissioner Adam Silver's effort to create parity among the NBA's smaller market and bigger market franchises. On the flip side, despite the strong series, the small market matchup is likely to be one of the lowest rated in recent memory. This finals could also be the last if it was their first together too for ESPN's announcing team of Mike Breen, Richard Jefferson, and Doris Burke. The latter, a Hall of Fame trailblazer, the first woman serve as in-game analyst for the NBA Finals, may not see her contract renewed. Doris Burke will be just fine. She is a legend. And legends never run out of work because they've done enough work to always get work. Unlike some people who can't show their work because their work got deleted by their own fucking demise. Moving on, Anonymous, it's time to do something about shortening the NBA schedule or length of games. Injuries are far too frequent, significant, and are making the sport less fun to watch. Anonymous, best basketball I've watched in a decade now. Back to your regular schedule. Super teams. Oh my God. Anonymous, it was a great series, but sadly it became a what if series. We will never know. But what if Halliburton, who had the most threes in the first 4 minutes, did not go down? Kudos to both teams. Absolutely. Kudos to both teams for sure. All right, y'all. More Brainley's Virtual Tour Live coming up right from the space right here and right now from Deadline.com. Once again, J.K. Rowling praises Harry Potter HBO series after working closely with writers. As many Harry Potter fans boycott the new HBO series over J.K. Rowling's aggressive anti-transgender stance, the author is getting her loyalists hyped up for the show, with the latest adaptation of her novels beginning production this summer and premiering in 2026. Rowling teased the first 2 episodes for her followers after she worked closely with the writer's room of the Warner Bros. Discovery series. I read the first 2 episodes of the forthcoming HBO Harry Potter series. They are so good, she wrote on Twitter. When asked if she's writing the series, Rowling clarified in a reply, no, but I've worked work closely with the extremely talented writers. HBO chairman and CEO Casey Boyce previously addressed Rowling's ongoing anti-transgender rhetoric and how it will impact the TV adaptation of her 7-book fantasy novel series. So there's the tweet there from J.K. Rowling. The decision to be in business with J.K. Rowling is not new for us, said Boyce on the Town with Matthew Melanie podcast. We've been in business for 25 years. We already have a show on HBO from her called CB Strike that we do the BBC. Yeah, it's pretty clear that those are her personal political views. She is entitled to them. Harry Potter is not being secretly infused with anything. If you want to debate her, you can go to Twitter. Basically, the chairman and CEO of HBO said, fuck y'all. That's what he said, okay? That is exactly what he said to the fans. I'm like, damn. But also, I don't think he's wrong. Listen. People are going to feel the way they want to feel. If J.K. Rowling does not want to recognize other people, that's her right. But also, too, there's a lot of people in those different groups that support her, too. So, people will still support her. But let me tell you something. The black dollar is $1 trillion. There's a lot of black Harry Potter fans. There's a lot of minority Harry Potter fans. So, we shall see how this turns out. Yes, indeed, there. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Deadline previously reported Rowling was a part of the pitch process for the Warner Brothers television series, which she will produce for her Bronte film and TV banner. Boyce confirmed at the time that Rowling will be involved. She's executive producer on the show. Her insights are going to be helpful on that. So here are all the kids here. Alabama. I was about to say Alabama. Arabella Stan as Hermione Granger. Dominic McLaughlin as Harry Potter, and then Alistair Stout as Ron Weasley. So these are the younger versions of Harry Potter. They have both a while. Oh Lord Jesus, you can just say anything on social media and people believe it, but there's a thing called research. There's a thing called integrity. There's a thing called moving on purpose. But like I said, noise equals attention. Sound equals purpose. Moving on. Explaining that the controversy around Rowling's anti-trans statements are very nuanced and complicated. Boys, our priority is what's on the screen. Obviously, the Harry Potter story is incredibly affirmative and positive, and about love and self-acceptance. That's our priority, what's on the screen. After Rowling previously celebrated the UK's Supreme Court ruling that prohibits trans women from being legally recognized as women, more than 400 people signed a letter urging the country's film and television industry to take action against her on trans rights. One signatory was Papa Estu, who has been cast as Harry Potter Professor Snape. So one of the cast members from the new series signed the petition. And listen, those 400 people absolutely matter. I think when it comes to, governmental issues, that's where it gets dicey, because J.K. Rowling makes a lot of money for the UK. Not just through her books, not just through, her partnership with Universal, but in any capacity they want to, from merchandise to live experiences. We talked about this yesterday about Royal Caribbean and Universal want to do a Harry Potter cruise, right? And that receipt's been out since 2016, so that receipt's been out for 10 years. If you missed that Universal cruise line live, after this one, go watch that, because, child, I dropped some tea in that live. Oh, speaking of tea. Now, this is when it comes to false tea, okay? I just want to say this. T stands for telling everlasting asinine bullshit and making it tea. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if you let it fly, it must apply. I am talking to people, okay? If you report actual factual smacktual tea that, you can verify through different links and you have carried yourself well, I'm not talking to you. I am talking to Lati Dati and everybody who moves in a flagrantly out of line, classless, and disrespectful fashion, and you believe that we should come to your fashion show with no fashions. How dreadful. Child, listen. Anyway, let's roll on, child, because we do have more Brainley's Virtual Tour Live coming up right from the space right here and right now. From blacknews.com, a very, very sad story to bring you all. I get so tired of seeing these types of stories and reporting on this, but whatever we don't report on, it will be hidden in the shadows. So from blacknews.com, young black mom of 2 illed at McDonald's leaves behind 2 beautiful children. So there she is, their beautiful, beautiful sister. I mean, Lord Jesus, and these are her 2 beautiful kids here. Kianna Jackson, a 25-year-old African-American mother of 2, was tragically powed and illed at McDonald's in Brandon, Mississippi, leaving behind a 5-year-old daughter and a 3-year-old son. The senseless act of violence unfolded at the McDonald's located at 132 Stripling Lane. According to police, she was powed by 27-year-old John Terry Stamper, who then turned the pow on himself. Let's see who this piece of shit bastard is. This is the piece of shit bastard? Oh my Lord. Dude. This is the piece of shit bastard right here. I'm gonna just say, thank God the motherfucker's dead. I said it. Thank God that motherfucking bastard, not the gorgeous queen, but this piece of shit trollop of a sperm that should have been swallowed by his fucking mother. Thank God he's dead. How dare you unalive the mother of your kids? Now that 5-year-old and that 2-year-old don't have neither of y'all. Because what, she wanted to move on with her life? Like Cat Williams said, if you want me to better history of you, you should have treated me better. What the fuck is wrong with you, you piece of shit bastard? According to KGNS News, Kianna died at the scene before emergency responders could save her. The man who illed her was rushed to a nearby hospital critical condition, but succumbed to his injuries 2 days later. Authorities have not released a motive for the powing, but the case remains under investigation. Loved ones describe Kianna as a devoted, cherished mother who always put her children first. A GoFundMe page created in her honor says she had a bright spirit and touched the hearts of everyone she met. The fundraiser has been launched to help her funeral and burial expenses. As we navigate this painful time, we want to honor Kianna's life with the memorial and funeral service that she deserves. The family will. Unfortunately, the financial burden is more than we can match on our own. Any funds remaining after funeral costs will be placed in a trust for Jackson's young children. Her sudden death has left the community heartbroken and sparked renewed calls for domestic violence awareness and POW safety. The Brandon Police Department has confirmed the investigation is ongoing and encourages anyone for information to move forward. See, this type of shit needs to be reported on. But God forbid, the world keeps spinning and people talking about other people who actually deserve the attention. So, here's the GoFundMe right here. Support Kianna's memorial and her kids. $16,841 raised. I'm going to put the GoFundMe in the live chat. And I'm going to pin it so that way everybody can know about it. See, this is what we're supposed to be doing. Lifting up people, investing in people, expanding the tent so everybody can find their place to fall. Not wallowing in tragedy, mediocrity, because you are the personification of negativity that nobody wants in their life. Child, listen. Let me pin this link. There we go. The link is pinned there. And like I said, y'all, if you don't have it to give, don't feel bad, because let me tell you something. The people with the biggest hearts may not have anything to give, but they still move in a character that is of a giving spirit. Okay. Brandon Nichols is organizing this fundraiser on behalf of Lakeisha Jackson. And it is donation protected, everybody. Here we go. Dear friends and family and compassionate strangers with heavy hearts, we share the passing of our beloved Kianna Jackson, who was tragically taken from her family on June 16th, 2025 at the age of 25. Lord Jesus. She was a cherished mother that's leaving behind 2 beautiful children. a daughter 5 years old and a son 3 years of age. She was also a beloved daughter, sister, and friend. As we navigate this painful time, we want to honor Kianna's life with the memorial and funeral service she deserves. Unfortunately, the financial burden is more than we can manage on our own. We're asking for help to cover funeral and burial costs, including the service, and anything left over will go to a trust fund for children. Any donations, no matter how small, will go directly towards giving Kianna a proper goodbye. If you're unable to contribute financially, sharing this page or offer your prayers and support means the world to us. Thank you, and you are quite welcome. This is what we do around here, so there's only 4 days left until the service, so prayers up to the family of Kianna Jackson, to those two kids. Who, dear Heavenly Father, I come before you right now, asking in the mighty name of Jesus that you protect those two kids growing up. I know that the mother is being welcomed in right now, and that piece of shit bastard is in hell. And I hope he is getting whipped, battered, raped up the ass with no lube, and I hope that he is feeling every burn of his fucking soul. I know, God, that, cussing in prayers ain't cool, but God, no. I believe that you can edit the prayer and make it do what it do, because you got some people down here who are doing some stuff that, listen, as in the words of Dr. Phil, what someone is saying out loud is way worse than if you open up their head. So with that being said, I pray for the family and friends of Kianna Jackson. I pray that that village grows strongly and mightily, that Calvary is able to do anything and everything. I hope the family of that piece of shit bastard doesn't condone this shit. Otherwise, they deserve hell too. Let the kids grow up in love, let the kids grow up in peace, let the kids grow up in joy. Let them know that even though their mother is gone, their mother is through their soul. But one day soon they will be reunited again. But give them the strength, give them the faculties, give them the emotional fortitude to know that the life that's to come, while it is crazy right now with this white cracker piece of shit that should have never been elected by the rest of everybody who voted for this dumb fuck, while it's crazy right now with him and his supporters and Lati everybody, let them know that what's to come is better than what's been. I pray for all this in Jesus' name. Yes, yes, yes. Amen. Amen. Child, I don't want to hear shit from none of y'all, especially if you condone bigotry, racism, sexism, bullying, lies. Child. See, this is the thing, right? In the words of Kendrick Lamar, don't tell lies about me and I won't tell truths about you. And like I said, if you really are that big, shouldn't you showcase how big you are instead of talking about the little people that you say you don't give a fuck about? Kianna Jackson matters. So do her kids. Let's be about caring about people who actually need to matter. Rolling on. Speaking of child things happening in the world that should not be happening, I hear from Dead Like 47 pledges future attacks on Iran if no peace. Nuke site bombings were spectacular military successes, POTUS says. 2 days after 47 said he was going to give any decision on U.S. involvement in Israel's war with Iran, a couple more weeks, the president offered details on the bombing Saturday of 3 nuclear sites in the Islamic Republic and the potential of more to come. Our objective was to stop destruction of Iran's nuclear enrichment capacity and a stop to the nuclear threat posed by the world's #1 state sponsor of terror. You know, that's really funny, by saying that there's a nuclear threat posed by the world's #1 state sponsor of terror when everybody else voted for this dumb fuck who is a state of terror for the United States. But moving on. 47 said from the White House tonight in a short speech covered live around the globe. Really? I didn't see anybody give a fuck about it, but okay. Tonight, I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. Now, what if somebody said that you were the bully of the United States, but now you must make peace, but you wouldn't do it? He went on to say, if they do that, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier. You know what's funny? The future attacks on your presidency have become far greater and a lot easier because there's been a lot of opposition since you've been in the White House, sir. So there it is there. Fake news right there. Fake news right here. CNN, MSNBC, BBC News right there. Notably not speaking from the Oval Office, 47 was surrounded by Vice President J.D. Vance, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. Oh, that's the same person that used Signal to release military plans. And those military plans landed in the lap of the editor of The Atlantic. And then Tulsi Gabbard, the National Director of Intelligence, said that there was no crime committed. Oh, Lord. Praise of the military. 47 said tonight that Hessian Joint Chiefs Chairman General Dan Kane would be giving a press conference early Sunday at 8 a.m. with more details of the trio of attacks beyond the obvious logic of the Pentagon being in pole position in a manner like this. The 4,000 U.S. troops in and around the Middle East are widely seen as a possible target for any reaction from Iran going forward. Just before 47's less than 10-minute speech tonight, Iranian state TV displayed a graphic at one point of those nearby U.S. bases, text within range. Oh, Iran said, okay, motherfucker, you want to play? Let's play. And this is the thing, right? It is mind-boggling to me, right? That's like 47 saying, hey, look, everybody, I'm throwing a Juneteenth party at the White House, please come, everybody. But then, black people show up, right? Oh, wait, you who do you support? Oh, you support Kamala? Get the fuck out. You MAGA, come on in. And then you go on to your White House social media and say, well, guess what? They were trying to intrude on me this, that, and the third, when you the one who said that you're throwing a party. So you're rewriting the facts so you can look like a victim, but really you're the perpetrator. I mean, far be it from me to give an opinion. But hey, this is a public story, so I'm giving my opinion. 47 made no mention of those troops or bases in his comments Saturday. Also, before 47 was in front of cameras, Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu gave comments of his own, capped with congratulations, President 47. As 47 spoke from the same place in the White House where Barack Obama stood in 2011 to reveal the successful killing of Osama bin Laden, the administration released photos of a ball cap. Why I say ball cap? I'm sorry. My brain is still waking up. Oh my God. Of a ball cap wearing POTUS and top officials in the Situation Room earlier Saturday. The group are seemingly watching a video of military activity, also with Obama comparisons. President 47 in the Situation Room, June 21st, 2025. Declaring that Iran's key nuclear enrichment. Believe me, I'm not laughing about the story. I'm laughing at the fact of, so you can wear a baseball cap in the Situation Room? Like, really? Like this is a real situation. Like I said, there needs to be a law, concretely into law, that you have to have 5 to 7 years of government experience. We need 5 to 7 references of people in government, okay? And we need you to put a cover letter and a resume in. And we need to see those publicly on a website so we can avoid pieces of shit like this running the country. Okay? All right, moving on. Don't make no damn sense. Declaring that Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. 47 repeated his threat of more to come. There will be either peace or there will be tragedy for Iran, far greater that we've witnessed over the past 8 days. You know it with a stumble or two in reference to the beginning of Israeli's hits on Tehran. Remember, there are many targets left. Tonight's was the most difficult of them all. By far, perhaps the most lethal, but if peace does not come quickly, we will go after those other targets with precision, speed, and skill. Most of them can be taken out for matter of minutes. It's interesting that this dumb fuck right here that is right in close range with former President Joe Biden, that he said that they will go after those targets with precision, speed, and skill. But this dumb bastard doesn't have precision, speed, or skill to be responsible for the fuck he does in his administration and his sports. Okay, child. There's no military in the world that could have done what we did tonight, not even close. I feel like all the other people around the country, around the world, are just like, okay, bet. Not even close, you say? Hey, go fire up our secret military we've been building for years. It's time. Oh, I'm sorry. This is our time. We ain't got no time to waste. Starting right now. Away at his New Jersey residence this weekend, Paul Besiege 47 made public the attack on the Fardal and as I find sites not long after returning to the White House this afternoon and participating in a meeting with his national security team. Congratulations to our great American warriors. Do you mean all the white people who are great American warriors, or do you mean all American? I'm just curious. You know how you are, but Vanessa, your ex-daughter-in-law, also is dating a black named Tiger Woods. So, well, is that gonna go? 47 posted online. There is not another military in the world that could have done this. Now it's time for peace. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Worries about what Iran's reaction will be in the region to U.S. bases and around the world became part of the TV online coverage as soon as the news of the American bombing began. Also, concerns for secret Iranian facilities or unaccounted for nuclear material were part of the discussion in the absence of significant details of the American action in hours before 47's speech. With the world waiting for 47's remarks from the White House, officials of the Islamic Republic appeared on Iranian state TV earlier Saturday. The official said that the regime did not suffer a major blow because the materials are already taken out, according to the BBC. In the last few days, 47 seemed to be shifting his position on Iran. At one point, he was rushing back to D.C. from the awkward G7 meeting in Canada, but then having his press secretary kick any decision down the line up to 2 weeks because apparently 47 has repeated this 2-week line before. So when is he going to make a decision? Oh, in 2 weeks, and another 2 weeks. Oh, when is he going to make a decision? In another 2 weeks. But 2 weeks just passed, though. There were also reports of divisions with the top tier of the administration going into Iran, with Vice President Vance and Director of Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard allegedly cautioning against more conflict and another Middle East war for the USA. Today, Defense Secretary Hegseth's ex-employees at Fox News reported that B-2 bombers and Tomahawk missiles were used, as well as a half a dozen bunker busters dropped on the deep buried Fordo facility alone. Officials from Tehran went on state TV to insist that the sites were long since emptied. So basically, they bombed places that were long since emptied. But this is the administration that's going to help America be great again. The words of Bryan Cranston from Breaking Bad and from Malcolm in the Middle and many other great productions. When was it ever great in America for black people or for anybody that didn't look like us? Okay, that's what Bryan Cranston said. Additionally, those Iranian officials said the materials are already taken out. A comment many military pundits on U.S. cable TV saw as nuclear materials and Syrian refugees are now on the move in Iran, though America joined the Jewish states. More than week-long bombardment of the Islamic Republic has split up 47's mind, basically the likes of Tucker Carlson announced such a move with Senators John Fetterman, Democrat from Pennsylvania, and Lindsey Graham, Republican from North Carolina Saturday praised the attack. Senator Tim Kaine, Democrat from Virginia, had a very different response. Horrible, Judge McCain said online Saturday night. I will push for senators to vote on whether they are for this third AI Middle East war, the senator concluded. With American military forces engaged now in conflict, it is still unknown. 47 will still be heading to Europe for the NATO summit next week. So there's that. Oh my Lord, this just don't make no damn sense. And speaking of things that don't make no damn sense, I only say that because it's just like, you cannot just do what you want to do and believe that there will be no consequences for what you do, right? I mean, it's to the point where the White House is deleting the transcripts of what the president has said, because they clearly see the game being played that, okay, this motherfucker is going to get all of us put down mentally, otherwise. When I say mentally otherwise, I mean in terms of the future of them after the administration. Their long checks for speaking engagements and consulting and this, that, and the third. Okay, so miss me with that. But y'all, here it is here. 47 administration or shutdown of LGBTQIA plus youth suicide hotline program. I'm going to read that two more times. 47 administration order shutdown of LGBTQIA plus youth suicide hotline program. 47 administration orders to shut down LGBTQIA plus youth suicide hotline program. From the Jasmine brand, the 47 administration is pulling the plug on a crisis hotline that's helped save LGBTQIA plus youth. On Tuesday, June 17th, the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration announced that the 988 suicide crisis lifeline will shut down its LGBTQIA plus youth services in 30 days. That includes the Press 3 option, which launched in 2022 through a federal contract with the hashtag Trevor Project to connect LGBTQIA plus callers from trained counselors. The change will take effect July 17th, with the agency claiming that impacted youth will still have counselors through the general lifeline. Critics say the decision is political in reference to the White House's proposed 2026 budget. Sorry, y'all. Officials say that the federal government would not grant taxpayer money to a chat service where children are encouraged to embrace radical gender ideology by counselors without consent or knowledge of their parents. Hashtag James Black, CEO of the Trevor Project, pushback saying the administration's decision to remove a bipartisan, effective, evidence-based service that has to effectively support a high-risk group of young people through their darkest moments is incomprehensible. I fully agree, James Black, but I'm not surprised. It's really sad when you are so about unity and your actions show different. And here's the gag. I bet you there's somebody in 47's family that's an LGBTQIA plus member and probably has used the hotline before. Just saying. And not to mention, that would be like saying, you know what, we're going to shut down the women counselors for women to talk to women because a man can help a woman through DV. What the fuck? That's like saying, we're going to cancel out all the kid counselors that can help kids that are going through, violence through, I was going to say DV violence, but through parental violence, right? Because adults can talk to a kid. What? No, you need kid counselors to be able to help that kid out. But this is the dumb fuck that everybody else voted for. Child, listen, I don't know about y'all, but for some of y'all, time is slipping away from me. Yeah. Time is slipping away. It's slipping away from y'all. Time. Looking ass. Anyway, child, let's roll on because this moment I think is going to brighten up all of our spirits. So for those of you who may not remember, there was a show, right, called GMA3 with Sarah Strahan and Keke, right? It used to be called GMA Day. Then it was GMA with Strahan and Sarah. And then Sarah Haynes went on maternity leave. And then Keke Palmer filled in, then became GMA with Sarah Strahan, Keke. And it was actually one of the biggest shows for ABC. It was the third hour of GMA. So Keke Palmer recently went on Good Morning America to talk about just Keke and one of them days in her new movie with Pete Davidson and Eddie Murphy. It's like a heist film that's coming out, I think on Amazon Prime, if I'm not mistaken. But listen to this call. This is going to make your day.
Hey, what's up?
Good morning, Michael. You know it's your girl.
My girl, what's up? You're here in the studio, huh?
I'm here in the studio. I'm going to be seeing you. Did you miss me?
I miss you. I always miss you.
I can't believe that we're in this new studio. This new studio is insane.
New studio is insane. Yeah, I was insane too, by the way.
Oh, yes. I can't wait to talk to you about it.
My confession. You know, telling on yourself, you better watch out what you're talking about.
Love you, Michael.
I love you too.
See you soon.
You need to call me more often and tell me you love me.
This is true. This is true. I have to make this like a every weekend thing.
Put in your calendar, please.
It's a done dilly.
All right. I love you.
I love you too. Bye.
Now, see, if that ain't making you feel something, I don't know what is. I think that this is wonderful right here. Look at this. I miss them on TV together. Big sis, big bro, little sis vibes, pure love. Absolutely. I love you. Thank you for calling. Shout out to friendship. All this was so sweet. Love, Keke. I love those pure friendships. But not everybody deserves a pure friendship either. As my mom often says, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but how Amara and Ask, Contemporary and Brown Ask, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. I'm grinning from ear to ear. I love this so much. Heart emojis. People will always remember your banners. Ooh! Come through! Come through! Come through! Yes! I'm here for that. Amen. Heart emojis, that was so sweet. Oh, I love seeing black men and women have being friendships. Kiki's looking the fuck good. The hair is fire. Heart emoji. She lost that baby weight. Trust me, I know. Heart emojis there. So nothing but love there. And I do hope that GMA with Sarah, with Michael Strahan, Sarah Haynes, and Keke Palmer come back. But hey, can we make it the fourth hour GMA called GMA4 with Strahan, Sarah, Keke, and Braylon? We made some success Central on ABC. I'm just saying. I am just saying. I'm available. Okay. All right. Moving on. Speaking of shows that should come back, we've missed 106 Apart, right? We've missed it so much, and I've told y'all before that the plan really should be for 106 Apart to come back as a top 10 entertainment news show on BET. It should come back as 106 Apart for content creators on VH1, right? So BET is Ebony Magazine and VH1 is Jet. So VH1 is for content creators, BET is for all the established people. Then you have BET. Then you have BET Uncut on BET Plus. Then you have BET After Dark, which is the late night show, which you can talk about all the adult stories on BET. And then of course BET's VH1's 106 Park Kickback, which is on VH1 at 11:35, 10:35 Central, which is all the adult stories from the world of social media. So that's how it should go, right? And I thought that was cool. But child, what they decided to do was this right here. This is a press release from BET, from the website ParamountPressExpress.com. BET Media Group and Fullwell Entertainment Spring Hill announced 106 in Sports, where sports meets culture, style, and real talk. BET Media Group and Fullwell Entertainment Spring Hill announced 106 in Sports, where sports meets culture, style, and real talk. Cam Newton and Ashley Nicole Moss to co-host new weekly series officially announced from BET Awards 2025 stage. As you can see here, this is an LED screen of the old set there. I think these lights are real, but yeah, this is LED. Child, let's roll on. And we will watch the video here in just a minute. Make sure it pulls up here. Okay, this is a new platform I've ever seen before. Okay, there we go. Okay, we'll play that here in just a minute. Okay. I'm from New York, June 11th, 2025. BET Media Group, the largest media company dedicated to championing Black culture, and Spring Hill, the award-winning studio within For Well Entertainment, proudly announced 106 Sports, a bold new weekly series where the biggest stories in sports meets culture, fashion, and real conversation. Officially unveiled live on stage during 106 & Park 25th anniversary celebration during the BET Awards. The show will be hosted by NFL MVP and media personality Cam Newton and CBS Sports analyst, host, and reporter Ashley Nicole Moss. 106 Sports is a fast-paced, cultural-forward countdown that breaks down the week's top 10 moments in sports, from viral highlights and locker room soundbites, championship fits, and trend topics. Each episode delivers a dynamic blend of athlete interviews, unfiltered commentary, and real talk that lives at the intersection of sports and Black culture. As we continue to evolve as a multi-platform cultural powerhouse, expanding into sports storytelling is a natural next step, said Scott Mills, president of BET Media Group. Now, this is interesting because this is the same CEO and president that said BET can't work on linear television. Right here, because I want to show this because I don't like people playing in my face. Right here, this is from USA Today. Right here, this is from USA Today. Right here, BET's hit show 106 Bar could make a comeback for its 25th anniversary. And right here, we understand that people love 106 Park. So the fact that it doesn't work as a linear TV show doesn't mean that 106 Park is over. Then what the fuck is this shit with 106 in sports? See, I don't like people playing my face, Scott Mills. Okay, now I'm not saying you stupid, but you see how that statement just bit you in the ass? I cannot. 106 in Sports gives us the opportunity to reimagine the spirit of the beloved 106 Park franchise through a sports lens, captivating personalities and the passion, the apologetic spirit of our community, both in and out of the arena. Let me see something. Child, listen. Because I can tell you what will be a bigger move than 106 Sports. I can definitely tell you that. So here it is here, right? So you got BET Gospel and BET Jams. You know, BET Food would be cool. BET Travel would be cool. BET Sports would be cool. BET Home would be cool. You know? BET Art would be cool, right? So those are sister networks that could work. God. I get passionate because I'm just like, y'all can make these fucking moves. Jesus Christ. Okay. Back to the press release. 106 in Sports gives us the opportunity to reimagine the spirit of the beloved 106 Park franchise through a sports lens, capturing personalities, the passion, the unapologetic spirit of our community, both in and out the arena. We are proud to partner with Spring Hill on this launch. There's natural synergy and our shared mission to celebrate, elevate, and center the voices shaping culture today. We are excited to build this new sports and culture show based on the legendary 106 Park brand. This builds on our mission to empower athlete voices and entertaining audiences. We are thankful for our continued partnership with our partners at BET, Samantha Carter, co-CEO for For Well Entertainment, filmed in Atlanta. Child, I said that this could be in Atlanta for 106 and Park, the entertainment news version of it. See, y'all. Filmed in Atlanta, the show will feature segments like one-on-one celebrity interviews, fashion deep dives, hot takes, audience vote debates, all leading to the main event, the number one story of the week, versus the DJ, rotating VIP guests, and a live studio audience. Live studio audience, huh? Okay. 106 in Sports brings the feels of a sports lounge to television, offering something for hardcore fans and casual viewers alike. Produced by Spring Hill, the award-winning studio within football entertainment, 106 in Sports is executive produced by LeBron James, Matt Ricard, Jamal Henderson, and Philip Byron, with Courtney Wicker serving as co-executive producer. Executive producers for BT are Tiffany Lee Williams and Jamal Nosset. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is the announcement here. Let me turn this up some more. Child, this is what we got. Okay.
Yo, what up? What up? I am Cam Newton.
What's up? But I'm Ashley Nicole Moss.
Hang on, I'm gonna let this. Why am I not able to pause?
For nearly 15 years, 106 and Park gave us more than.
Y'all just is what it is. It's not letting me pause it at all. Like I'm trying to pause it, but it's not letting me do it.
Music videos. It gave us a front row seat to the culture.
I'm still listening as it loads, y'all, so it is what it is.
And today, we're thrilled to announce that we're bringing the heart of 106 to where the culture lives today, and that's sports.
Yes, Cam and I are.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna let this thing load up real quick. 27 minutes. I know you lying. Child, we'll just make it do what it do.
So honored to be your new host of BET's spinoff of 106 and Park.
They really are excited about this, child.
Park 106 and Sports.
106.
Oh my God, this is just.
"106 in Sports" is about.
Oh my God, child. This is just. This is sad. This is really sad. I don't get it.
More than scores and statistics. It's about the culture. Around the game, the players, the personality, and of course, the fashion. But most importantly, it's about the fans.
Look, and you.
It's about the fans, huh? Oh my God. It's about the fans.
No, I'm going to keep it real. We're going to laugh. We're going to debate. Knowing us, we're definitely.
my God. They really, in the words of my auntie, they thought this all by themselves, didn't they? Okay, Joe.
I'm gonna argue just a little bit, but it's always gonna be love and.
Wait till this clip finishes, because I'm gonna tell y'all how this would have been so simpler for BET. Okay, so simple.
Most importantly, it's gonna be for the culture.
106 in sport.
Oh, this is sad, bro. This is sad. This is sad. This is really sad.
Course is coming this fall to BET, and trust us.
So wait a minute. It's coming this fall to BET, but yet the CEO said that 106 in Park won't work on linear television, though. I'm confused. How, Sway? How, Sway? How, Sway? The fuck?
You don't want to miss it.
But coming up, the 25th annual BET.
This is stupid. This. Okay, y'all. So that's pretty much it.
T.E.A. Awards roll on with performances by Leon Thomas, Glow.
Okay, they just made an announcement about the T.E.A. Awards. Okay. We'll let it finish out. I'm so fucking heated in so many ways.
Thriller, Lil Wayne, the icon, Mariah Carey plus.
Child, this is sad. Okay, come on, y'all.
Let's Playboy Cardi. He hits the stage as well.
And later, the icon.
Oh, they did from a section of the stage here. Okay, as it comes up here. Okay. Oh my God.
Jamie Foxx, Snoop Dogg.
I've never seen this media player before. It's called Media Silo.
Receiving their flowers, and Tiana Taylor will be heating it up.
This Media Silo thing, y'all should have just made this a StreamYard. Just record it, upload it to StreamYard, then click the link and then do it that way. Because this, no.
Stars are definitely shining bright over here at the 2025.
It's almost done, y'all.
BET Awards.
There it is, right there. Child, this. Oh my God. All right, child. That's pretty much it. Okay, that's pretty much it. That's the stage. Max is out here. There it is. Okay, so here's the thing, right? And the reason why I'm so pissed off is because what about all the sports content creators? Dream Pro Show is one of the biggest ones that I watch from time to time. There are plenty of sports content creators that if you wanted a Saturday, Sunday BET sports block, there's plenty of content creators that you can call. What about the black people that work at CBS Sports? Like, wouldn't that have been easier than making 106 in sports? the fuck wrong with you? Isn't there a show? I think there is a show called Inside the NFL with Chad Ochocinco and Ryan Clark and can't remember the other white guy's name. Sorry, brother. And then Bill Belichick, like that could be a part of BET, you know, like simulcast it. Like this is so fucking stupid. It's not going to hit like y'all think. And plus, it's weekly. This is basically Sports Center 6 with Jamel and Michael on BET. This is the Black Sports Center Top 10 Countdown. What the fuck? They could have went to Stephen A and said, hey, you know what? You know black people. Can you make a Black Sports Center Top 10 Countdown show? We'll give you a live audience. All right, y'all, it's Stephen A. Smith. You know, that was blasphemous. At number 8, that was blasphemous. I'm just saying. Oh, my God. Him and Taylor Rooks could, well, actually, no, Taylor Rooks needs somebody with class, not trash. That's neither here nor there. But the point is, this was stupid. Speaking of stupid energy happening, okay? B. Simone, child. B. Simone. B. Simone. B. Simone claims she went from earning $1 million a month to just $10,000. What did I say earlier about T? I said the B in B. Simone means right here, be telling everlasting asinine bullshit and making it T. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if you let it fly, it must apply. That's what B. Simone does. Telling everlasting asinine bullshit and making it T. Telling everlasting asinine bullshit and making it T. Let's get to this damn destination here. Doesn't make no damn sense. Influencer and comedian B. Simone revealed on her viral podcast interview that she is now struggling and has had to downgrade her entire life. B. Simone says she was once pulling in $1 million a month, but now her monthly income has dwindled down to just $10,000 a month. B. Simone's rise to fame took a hit after her outspoken views on traditional 9-to-5 jobs sparked backlash. So basically, she said she didn't want a man that worked a 9-to-5, right? That's your right to say that. But when people who work 9-to-5s are supporting your fucking career, that's when it's a problem. And by the way, it was those 9-to-5 jobs that gave people stability until they got to their dream. You don't leave a job until you have another job. And not to mention 9-to-5 jobs teach you about consistency. It teaches you about discipline. It teaches you about management. And it looks like you might be needing a 9-to-5 job by now. Things only worsened when she was accused of plagiarism in her self-help book, Baby Girl Manifest the Life You Want. And also, too, the manifestation books. She also plagiarized those two, child. Here she is.
Just my finances. Like the budgeting, you see how I am nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
Yeah,
like I notice it in me now, just nitpicking, and it's not even. I just don't have it like to spend the liquid. Yeah, I'm used to having liquid. I'm used to seeing a certain amount in my account, but you're.
You had to go from Bloomingdale's to H&M. Child, there are people wondering if they're going to have health insurance because of a fucking piece of shit don't like anybody that doesn't look like him. What the fuck? Child, I can't. You know what? I need some help. I need some help from under the sea. Down where it's wetter, down where it's better. Take it from me. What do they got to light the sun? Look at us. Jesus, I can't. Mr. Krabs, can you help B. Simone, let her know and her followers and anybody that who's like her ass. And Mr. Krabs, just let you know, some people are moving like B. Simone on YouTube and other places. And in their actual life too. But oh, wait a minute, if you're not shit in real life, and you come on virtual life to be somebody, but you ain't shit there, then were you ever shit to begin with? Mr. Krabs, can you help me out?
Oh, boo-hoo. Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin. Oh, boo-hoo. Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin. Oh, boo-hoo.
Go ahead, man.
Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin. Oh, boo-hoo. Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin. Oh, boo-hoo. Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin. Oh, boo-hoo. Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Now here's the fuller clip right here. Here's the fuller clip right here, y'all, okay? Now, Squidward is B. Simone, okay? And Mr. Krabs is us, okay? So here we go. That was so beautiful. That was so beautiful. I'm trying to find the one where it was Mr. Crab, where it was is this it here? I'm trying to find it, y'all. Give me a moment.
Oh, boo-hoo. Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
But basically, Squidward says, this is not funny. Oh, I know. It is the world's smallest violin. So, like, that's the energy I got from B. Simone. Okay, let's keep going. Because I just can't do it. The comedian's brand deals were pulled and her income dipped dramatically. So she had a lot of solid, but now was liquid. She admits she relied heavily on YouTube ad revenue and sponsorships to sustain her income. That just means you didn't diversify yourself. Now she says she no longer shops at Bloomingdale's, and her only income, and that her income only allows for retail stores such as H&M. In March, she faced backlash after claiming she lost weight without Ozempic. Guys, I'm really in this gym getting emotional because I'm really doing this on my own, all by myself. Nobody else. Without medication, without diet pills, without Ozempic, without cheating. I am like trying so hard. I'm so proud of myself. She shared at the time I'm literally on vacation in Turks and Caicos, working out so hard. Question. You said that your income went from $1 million a month to 10,000. So how you doing, Turks and Caicos? I'm so proud of you, Braylon. Not me, child. I love you so much. Let's see here.
Guys, I'm really in this gym getting emotional because I'm really doing this on my own, without medication, without diet pills, without Ozempic, without cheating. Like, I'm trying so hard. I'm so proud of myself. I'm literally on vacation in Turks and Caicos. Working out so hard.
1, 2, 3, 4. Look at
I love you, Braylon. I'm so proud of you. I love you so much. I love myself so much. I'm so proud of myself. I am just trying so hard to be the best version of me. I get up every day and I try to feed my mind, my body, my soul, and my spirit with just the ultimate level of nutrition, whether it's reading something healthy, eating something healthy, listening to gospel meditation music. Like, I am doing the best I can. And I am so proud of myself. I'm not taking the elevator anymore. I'm taking the stairs, and I'm really doing this. Like, I just thank God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. No more shortcuts. I'm in here grinding. It is so hard, but I'm doing it, and I'm proud of me. And if you are trying to do your best, I'm proud of you. Let's get it.
Child, listen. Praise be unto God, who is able to keep you from falling. Oh my God, y'all, I can't. She really believes this. And who is she referring to as Braylon? There's different ways to say Braylon, by the way. I didn't, pronounce it right and all that shit. There's different ways to say it, but I'm child. What is this shit? Oh my God, child, I can't. I just. I mean, she really said this out of her own mouth. She really said this out of her own mouth. I'm just choked. I really am. I am just so choked. Like, she really said that. But B. Simone has already confessed to taking the weight loss drug in the past, leading fans to call her out for not being truthful. And speaking of not being truthful, how about this? You're not being a truthful friend. Listen to this shit. Listen to this shit right here. I'm gonna play it for y'all. Just with a friend like this, who needs an enemy? Who needs anybody? Child, let's play this.
Recently, I have this opportunity, and I called you and I told you about it, and you were just like, okay. And you called me back.
I called her right back, y'all. I was so convicted. I was so convicted.
You were like, I didn't like how I felt when you told me that. And I was like, what do you mean? You were like, I don't know what it is. I'm talking this out in real time. But whatever it is, I don't like what I felt. And I said, did you feel jealous? And you were like, I don't think I feel jealous.
Because we went through all the emotions. She's like, are you angry? Are you sad? Are you jealous? I was like, I'm not jealous because I don't want what you have. I'm sad and I'm angry and I'm upset that I'm not doing it with me.
Yeah.
Like, we're not working together.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have that. Y'all, let me tell you something. Anybody that's in my circle, I want to work with you. I want to put you on. I'm putting you in position. I like doing it together.
You do.
How can we do this together? How can we make money together? How can we build together? How can we grow together? How can we all pitch in together? How can we be millionaires? I want to do it together.
Yeah.
And there was a point in my life where I had that and it was crumbled. So I feel like since that has ended, that season, I've always yearned for it again. But it's just been a season of solitude for 2 damn years.
Maybe the longest season ever.
The longest season ever.
Yeah.
And I think, I know that's what it was. But I was so convicted. I called you right back. I was like, that's not right.
Yeah.
Like, your friend, she just told me she was doing something so bomb.
Yeah.
So great. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, I was like, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
This has to get out of my heart.
For sure.
Like, what?
But if we just did that, nobody's looking for the perfect friend.
Man.
I just want my friends to be aware.
And honest.
I'm okay if you feel a little jealous.
Address it and fix it.
Recently, I have this.
From its own site, B. Simone, her close friend, got vulnerable on a recent podcast episode. Reflecting on a moment that tested their bond, the friend recalled calling B to share exciting news about new opportunity, but said B's response didn't feel supportive. B. Simone admitted that she wasn't generally happy at first and had to call back and apologize. She confessed it took it took deep self-reflection to realize the issue. I was upset that I had nothing to do with it. I couldn't take credit for it, and that's crazy. Woo, now that's an honest friendship moment. Could you admit that out loud? First of all, let's try this again. The fuck wrong with you? If you're doing things to get credit, you ain't a good fucking friend. I'm sorry. What the fuck is this shit? Like I said, B. Simone, the B in B. Simone. The B in B. Simone. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you what the B in B. Simone stands for. Because everybody ought to know. Okay, everybody ought to know. Everybody ought to know. Because this is team too much. This is team way too much right here. Way too much. The B in B. Simone stands for she be telling everlasting asinine bullshit and making it tea. The B in B. Simone means she be telling everlasting asinine bullshit making it tea. The B in B. Simone means she be telling everlasting asinine bullshit and making it tea. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if you let it fly, it must apply. Child, to that person, you need to cut B. Simone off at your foot. Because if she wasn't happy for you, for this, imagine all the other things she wasn't happy about for you. Child, let's roll on. I can't. Speaking of people doing the most, shout out to my man, More Pegasus. He has been doing his thing. I love this brother's style. A lot of people say he copies and pastes this out of the third, but guess what? He's consistent. He's got 654 subscribers because guess what? People want to know. So for those of you who don't know, Mr. Beast has over 300 million subscribers, the biggest content creator on YouTube, okay? Really in the world, if you really want to think about it, because I don't know of any other content creator that has that on any platform. But anyway, you know, Beast Games, Feastables, his toy line, So he just came out with this new tool. Let's take a look.
Mr. Beast is in big trouble right now. Basically, Mr. Beast has just released a new AI thumbnail tool, which is getting a ton of backlash. YouTuber Point Crow is beefing with Mr. Beast, along with Jacksepticeye, Dan TDM, Mudahar from Some Ordinary Gamers, and basically tons of YouTubers and viewers are really mad at him for essentially trying to ruin the website while profiting off of it. It seems this tool also costs $80 per month to use. Now, as I'm recording this video, Mr. Beast actually ended up deleting all of his tweets because of the backlash, and he also posted a response to the situation, which we'll be checking out. By the way, subscribe so we can save YouTube from the AI slop. And let's begin with Mr. Beast's announcement tweet. View Stats just dropped AI thumbnails, and it takes the guesswork out of what thumbnails will perform. Just prompt what you're looking for, and it will generate a data-backed viral thumbnail. So here's the video.
So I want to go back to this tweet for a minute. So you know that there are AI generators for, you know, editing, clean AI. There is, you know, Opus Clip that will take your shorts, right? And they will make AI clips from the highlights, just like I do with StreamYard, right? This is the problem with AI. People are utilizing it as the source and not a resource. They're using it as the source, but not a resource. They're using it as the source, but not a resource. So here is the video. And y'all, remember, this is Mr. Beast, who has 300 million subscribers. So watch this.
Thumbnails, and it takes the guesswork out of what thumbnails will perform. Just prompt what you're looking for, and it will generate a data-backed viral thumbnail. So here's the video announcement.
There's a new way to make professional-looking viral thumbnails with zero Photoshop experience. And the best part is, this new method works in every niche. Whether you do gaming, cooking, beauty, this works for all of them. From creating custom results from any channel to literally being able to put your face on a thumbnail.
Yeah, what a wonderful idea. Let's just...
Want to smell spectacular? Switch to Dove. Enjoy luxurious coconut, refreshing cucumber.
Steal people's thumbnails with AI. Literally, let's just drag and drop your face on other people's hard work. Now, if you didn't know, people obviously spend anywhere from hours to months thinking of the perfect thumbnail and designing it. They literally hire specific people for this. Mr. Beast also used to do this, apparently. I don't know if he still does with this AI tool. It just seems the greed has gone so far that he does not give a single shit anymore. Let's just infect this website, which is called YouTube, with AI-generated slop. Dude, I knew this guy was cooked when he partnered with Logan Paul, bro. No moral person actually partners with Logan Paul. Then he explains how it works.
This is the home of the AI tool where you can type in any channel on all of YouTube and it will use it as inspiration for the thumbnail it's generating. So for example, let's say you're Mr. Beast. You would just type in Mr. Beast here. Now it's gonna look at all my recent videos and get inspiration from them. And for the prompt, I'm gonna type in stranded on a volcano. And there you go, we now have a thumbnail with me dangling on the side of a volcano.
Right, so basically goodbye to any thumbnail artists, anybody who made a career out of this stuff or spent years learning the skill. I guess you can just go put the fries in the bag. I mean, don't get me wrong, I knew this sort of AI shit was coming, but I expected it to come from the degenerate, soulless companies trying to maximize their profit at any cost. I didn't actually expect it to be launched by the #1 YouTube creator, someone who's supposed to be for the people and tries to act relatable to everybody as if he loves the YouTube community. And obviously you guys know that I've defended Mr. Beast in the past multiple times, and I've criticized him multiple times when he deserved it. We had the entire saga, and this is another one of those times where it is absolutely justified. It is just so sad to see, because now I know that you guys only have a couple more years to enjoy my content or anybody else you actually like, because this is the future now. Everything will just be AI slop, not just the thumbnail, but the voice in the video and everything. And of course, this guy with the AI creepy ass expression in all of his thumbnails is the one leading forward this charge. Not to mention he's charging people $80 a month to use this tool, so obviously he's trying to profit off of it.
Well, let me say this. Also, with what More Pegasus just said, AI voices, you could take your voice and make a different AI voice, right? So you can have a faceless AI channel, which there are some that, if they're using it correctly for artistic purposes, AI can do some amazing things. We watched literally last night a video from Griffin Alyssa about the Universal Cruise Line potential idea from Jasper Art. It made some incredible things, right? Nothing wrong with that type of style of content, but taking away people who do thumbnail art, like More Pegasus said, people who edit, people who, you know, break down audio, who are audiophiles and listen to the quality of the audio, people who are videographers who, you know, they set up the studios and stuff. Like, the ancillary jobs of content creators can be taken away, right? So here's the damn website. Here's views that's powered by Mr. Beast. Now, of course, there's a free website, right? Here.
Over the last few years, I've built a ton of internal tools that I use on my Mr. Beast YouTube channel, and now I'm releasing all those tools in ViewStats Pro. ViewStats is not some company paying me money. This is literally my business that I built to help creators grow their channels. And to kick off ViewStats Pro, I'm launching 5 initial tools that I think will be incredibly useful no matter where you are in your YouTube career. The first tool is outliers. Let's say a channel has 100 subscribers, and they upload a video and it gets 50 views. And then they upload a second video and it also gets 50 views. But then they upload a third video and it gets 5 million views. That is what we would call an outlier. It performed infinitely better than every other video on the channel, and there's a reason why that video did well. The algorithm doesn't just put on a blindfold and go, oh, that video gets 1 million times more views. No, that video had something special about it. And that's what we categorize as an outlier. And in our outlier tools, you'll be able to see tens of thousands of these, which if you study can help you generate outliers for your channel that perform above the average. The second tool you'll get access to if you sign up for ViewStats Pro is thumbnail search. Have you ever come across a video on your homepage that you thought had a phenomenal thumbnail? Well, now you can copy the link to that video, put it into our AI search tool, and it'll show you hundreds of other thumbnails that are similar. You can also upload your own thumbnails to our AI search tool, and it'll find you hundreds of other thumbnails similar to that as well. And we didn't just stop there. You can just type in loosely what you're thinking, and it will pull up hundreds or thousands of thumbnails that you can use for inspiration. Like hypothetically, a man leaning on a tree. It will pull up every thumbnail on YouTube that has a man leaning on a tree. And in the vein of thumbnails, our third tool is A/B thumbnail tests. We all know about the YouTube feature that lets you A/B thumbnail tests. I do a lot of them. And I thought something that would add a lot of value to your channel is, instead of you just learning from your A/B thumbnail test, what if you could learn from every single A/B thumbnail test ran on YouTube? Which is exactly why we built this third tool for you. For example, you can type in Mark Rover and see every single thumbnail test he's ever ran. Same thing with Colin and Samir, Ryan Trahan, or even my channel. That way you don't have to run tens of thousands of tests on your own. You can just learn from the tens of thousands of tests currently going on YouTube. Our fourth ViewStats Pro tool is alerts. A lot of what I see other creators struggle with is coming up with good inspiration for ideas and not knowing what to film. So in the same vein as the AI thumbnail search, we also built alerts. Let's say you really want to do a 50-hour challenge video. You can just type in 50 hours and set an alert where anytime any videos on all of YouTube with 50 hours in the title gets above 100,000 views, it alerts you. Or you can type in something a little more niche like Minecraft speedrun. Now you will be alerted anytime a video in that niche does well. The point is, you can set a bunch of alerts and be getting daily inspiration on all the content you want to film in the future. If you ever feel clueless with what's going on YouTube, Alerts got your back. It'll allow you to track anything trending you want. And our fifth tool is Collections, which is an organized place for you to store videos you find on ViewStats Pro and build out titles, thumbnails, and content. All 5 of these tools are currently available on ViewStats Pro right now.
So, wanted to just play that there for you guys then, okay? So, right here, create high-converting thumbnails, discover viral outlier videos, research channel video performance, analyze top-performing thumbnails, keep up with your competitors' channels, never miss a beat with alerts, analyze the top-performing thumbnails, and build inspiration and research boards, right? So, here it is here. So for $49, you get research, discover outliers, set alerts, save your collections, A/B test, search thumbnails, and access to Discord. Here's the most popular one right here. Our full suite now includes AI thumbnail generation and more, perfect for all creators. 1,000 AI credits a month to generate viral thumbnails, stylized any channel, face swap, put yourself in any image you create, recreate your favorite thumbnails, get the perfect thumbnail with AI editing, access to Discord. Then, of course, here's the business one. With unlimited credits, volume license pricing, advanced business / career analytics, volume price on AI credits, creator discovery, tailored software solutions, business API, and customized solutions. Now let's go back to the video because Mr. Beast is going to break this down of what this could look like. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry,
as much as possible. Now, turns out he literally didn't even get permission from the creators he featured there. And you'll see later on Twitter, a bunch of people are mad at him for using their logo to promote AI, including Jacksepticeye, who was absolutely pissed. Then he gives a demonstration of the drag and drop thing.
Really like the thumbnail you're generating, but not the face on it. Don't worry, we have this face swap tool that you can click, upload a face you do like, and it will instantly swap it onto the thumbnail. To show you how simple this is, I'm gonna take a photo of my face.
If you're in sales and you're looking to switch jobs, find a new job, or you're just a little nosy, the first thing you should do is go to RepView. Here you can see the highest paying companies.
Okay, I'm now gonna hit face swap and take the thumbnail from this to this automatically.
Wow.
So as you can tell, a lot of people are pissed off at this. For example, right here, using AI and creativity makes zero sense to me. People who use it to replace creatives don't have creative bone in their body. Learn to make something yourself. Fuck AI. And Jacksepticeye said he really didn't like Mr. Beast because it used to be about having fun and just being creative. But now it's about views, right? What the actual fuck? And he used my logo in promotion too. I hate what this platform is turning into. Fuck AI. This is you. Are you going to say anything? You're just going to delete your tweet and profit off of stealing other creators' works with your new stats AI slop tool. That was from Eric Point Crow.
Man is actively in support of something that can replace him, let alone every creator, and do mad harm. Just wild. I'm not even a Mr. Beast hater, but the hypocrisy here is outstanding. You should be. Watch the goddamn saga. Tool that does the same thing but cheaper and faster. He promotes his new AI tool in a video on the site, saying that it can copy any channel style of thumbnails for YouTube videos and even edit it so that your face is in it instead of the original creators. He initially states it so that it can be used for inspiration, but then continues on and notes that this will literally be the way you generate your thumbnails going forward. I spend days, weeks, sometimes months thinking of thumbnails, working with artists to craft the perfect one, and you've made something that can steal my and my artist's hard work without a thought. Your model is clearly trained on all our thumbnails and uses them without any creator's permission, and makes it not only easy, but it attempts to make this socially acceptable too. Way to take out the creator and content creator and the fun that comes from thinking of new ideas. Majorly F this. If there's any class action lawsuit, count me in. I'm so done with this guy.
And that's factual. There could be a class action lawsuit because You're taking everybody's work, giving it for free 99 essentially, and not caring about the repercussions of it, right? So let me go, because there was a tweet that really that was a dumbass tweet there. It was basically, where is it here? Oh my God, why can't I find it? But basically, there was a tweet that said this would actually replace your 300 people, right? I'm trying to see.
Not that anybody should buy this garbage at all. Are you gonna say enough and uses the creator and do mad harm? Just wild. I'm not even a Mr. Beast hater, but the hypocrisy here is outstanding. You should be. Watch the goddamn saga. Now, I know the immediate response is Pegasus, Jimmy. Perfect for all creators, except, you know, all the ones you're stealing art from. $80 a month for the worst slop you've ever seen. By the way, we need to like clarify. Slop is different from AI slop, all right? What I make is passionate slop that I'm obviously very, you know, genuine. I have a lot of personality in my videos. You know, the SpongeBob memes or whatever. This isn't, none of the shit is AI generated, dog, all right? People who use it to replace creatives don't have a creative bone in their body. Learn to make some part. He talks about how he actually paid for thumbnail art. AI, dude, why are there so many idiots on Twitter? So anyways, Muda also made a video about it, and in this part he talks about how he actually paid for thumbnail art, and now essentially people will get to use that style for free.
Mr. Beast is just straight up scraping for other thumbnails. Okay, all of the other YouTubers that are putting in effort, you know, even
community so much, I literally try to ruin it at every turn, bro. Already working on changes like face swap should only be used to swap your face on your thumbnail.
Right here.
Moving
I had
forward.
a chat with Mr. Beast about his AI thumbnail creation tool. While I'm certain what will be happening moving forward, I voiced my thoughts directly to him. This is from Barry Point Crow. Great idea to want to make content creation more accessible, but this isn't remotely the solution to that and fundamentally hurt creators as a whole. Just mentioning, because I think it's important to note that he reached out, even though we still largely disagree, leaving everything up to discourage this still. I count this hopefully as a book into the saga. Cheers. And then right here, I appreciate all the feedback. I love the YouTube community more than anyone can remotely comprehend. Already working on changes like face swap should only be used to swap your face on your thumbnail, not obviously others. And overall, I will build this in a way to be more inspiration for ours / a tool they'll use and not replace them. My goal is with ViewStats is build tools to level the playing field between people like me with 300 employees and new creators that can't afford a small army. So basically, right here, from Dark Fiber A, you want to level the playing field between those 300 employees and those without. Means you want to make those 300 people redundant, meaning they won't have jobs. Seems like your tool is designed to enable firing artists with this getting $50, $80, whatever. I'll touch evil genius move. I fully agree. So we need to be able to invest in people who are creating content, who are taking the time, energy, commitment to be able to report on anything and everything. So we can report on anything and everything. Here's some good news here. We always end it with a positive news story here for all of you. Juneteenth brings spike in tourism to historic sites in Little Rock. As people visit Little Rock to celebrate Juneteenth, many take the time to reflect by checking out the many Black history landmarks in the area here. Let me pause this here. This past Thursday was Juneteenth, marking the moment in 1865 when the news of the Emancipation Proclamation finally reached the last enslaved people in the United States. This comes to us from today's THV. No one calls it THV 11 at all. Here in Arkansas, some people have been taking the time to reflect by visiting local Black history landmarks. We have to continue to focus on just focus on those things that build us up, people that we look at represent us as well. So Juneteenth is like, it's everything, says Michael Babes, who was in town visiting. Babs and his wife made a pit stop in Little Rock as they put a pause on their 500-mile road trip to visit Central High School. They were looking to learn some Black history on Juneteenth. It's an important reflection of our recognition of our history in this country, and an important informational tool for people to learn about the emancipation of Black people. Babs described. Many others, the story is familiar. Central High School was a starting point of integration in Arkansas when 9 African-American students known as Little Rock 9 became icons in the fight for equal education. Envisioning the people that were out here walking over here, we were discussing the vision of the people who were trying to prevent these young people from getting their education. Babs said, like Babs, others travel near and far, all drawn to Arkansas's most profound Black history landmarks, like the Central High Museum. Every year we celebrate Juneteenth and it's important because it sets the African American rights for freedom, said Karen Thompson, who was visiting the museum. Both she and her husband wore the colors of the Pan-African flag, a thing they've kept for 5 years to honor the day that enslaved people finally learned that they were free for them. The museum is a constant reminder of how far the community has come since 1865. All the things that our predecessors had before us, that they had to overcome, the things that we may take today for granted, such as simply just going to a school as an integrated school. We have that right and privilege, said Thompson. Other people of color, other races and religions are coming to learn, get experience, and see what all has happened so they can educate themselves while we're seeing what has happened. Just gives us more confidence to be strong. That message was also felt at the Mosaic Templars Cultural Center in Little Rock. We opened the doors and we allowed people to come in and see the exhibits, push the buttons, and listen to the oral histories and narratives. People continue to remember the Black business district that was here and the economic engine that made sure that this community continued to thrive. Described Keith Fletcher, director of Mosaic Templars. Visitors who choose to visit the Mosaic Templars Cultural Center on Juneteenth have grown year after year, and families of all ages have been drawn to learn and keep traditions alive, learning more and just taking it all in. As you know, I look at people for who they are and not the color skin or anything else. Learning is an interesting thing. For a complete list of Juneteenth events around Arkansas, please click there. So there it is there. Like I said, shout out to my hometown of Little Rock, Arkansas, always making it do what it do. Whatever we don't protect, it will get destroyed. Whatever we don't protect, it will get destroyed. Whatever we don't protect, it will get destroyed. I'm going to turn off my camera now because we've done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. Yo, that's the show. Of course, as you guys know, I will be back tonight for the Diddy trial. Then, of course, we got some roll-up to talk about. Like I said, congratulations to OKC winning the championship ever. They came won't watch Kianna Jackson should still be here for that piece of shit bastard who is dead. Thank God he's dead. Politics, we've been in war since he's been in office socially, so it's just amplified now. And shout out to all the LGBTQIA plus community. There are people who still love, care, and value you all so much. Keke Palmer, Michael Strahan, I hope y'all do call each other more. And when y'all ready for GMA Forward, Strahan, Sarah, Keke, and Braylon, y'all call me. Beat me if you need to reach me. BET 106 in Sports is stupid when y'all can just do 106 in Sports or reach out to sports content creators. B Simone, fuck your $10,000 a month. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. If you are the cause of your own demise, then fuck your $10,000 a month. Okay? That goes to Lati Dati and everybody who wants to be a victim, but yet they're the person that really is the personification of their own shithole. Finally, Mr. Beast, it's not the move, bro. Like, it would be better to do what Casanat did with Streamer University, right? Or do Mr. Beast Camp or something to that degree. All right, y'all. And finally, Juneteenth, like I said, wherever we don't protect, it will get destroyed. Shout out to Lil Rock for always standing on business. One love, much love, all love. I feel love and send it right back to you. Bye, everybody.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter. Because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort. Prepare for a journey